Learning is for serving was a motto my Christian professors commended to me. In other words, ask not where your degree will take you, but ask instead where you might take your degree, because certification is for service. Hello, I'm Peter Schuurman, and I'll tell you that my vision for life was inspired by Christian professors, people who modeled for me and molded me in ways that cultivated the dignified image of God in me, turning me towards the practices that live into the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, whose kingdom spreads the love and justice that transforms lives and communities worldwide. We believe the university is a strategic location for a Christian life stance. There is no place more brilliant, captivating, intriguing, and perilous than the university. It's the place of curiosity, innovation, creativity, and the odd time even genius. It's where ideas get their legs and where legs carry ideas, often with wide-sweeping consequences for individual lives and even whole civilizations. Think of concepts like democracy, science, human rights, free markets, or class struggle. These ideas and ideologies transmit religious orientations at their heart, just as religious orientations also transmit ideas. And so there's a lot at stake here. Freedom and control, truth and lies, justice and oppression, which ultimately means light and darkness, life and death, heaven and hell hang in the balance. Ideas ask for our allegiance, and the traditions we embrace school our hearts and souls for service to some cause, some purpose, whether it's career, country, competition, communism, or Christ's kingdom first and foremost. You know, the university is not just an incubator for ideas. It grows up young adults. The student years are critical years, as they were for me, in friendship, love, sexuality, and community. Universities are people makers, leadership development centers, training facilities for some large vision, some inspiring mission for life. And what's taught in the classroom moves next to the streets and malls and city halls. They say, as the university goes, so goes the culture. Now, our mission at Global Scholars Canada, well, are you a graduate student, a professor, or retired and looking for ways to serve with your learning? We at Global Scholars Canada seek to offer the Christian scholar's imagination a transnational focus. Our goal is to equip missional Christian academics to be a redemptive influence in universities worldwide so that local leadership can thrive for the common good and for God's kingdom. And this is our specialty. We're a small but flexible agency. We specialize in helping professors connect with underserviced public universities outside Canada, in any discipline too, from art to zoology, and they do that in different ways. Some scholars teach online from Canada, or travel regularly to other countries to teach, or settle for the long-term service in educational institutions in the majority world. Now let me share with you something I've become convicted of since being in this role. Working and thinking across borders is a justice issue. You see, if you received a graduate education in Canada, the market is flooded with PhDs here, while in some countries there only may be a trickle of them. We need to redistribute educational goods towards the end of developing locally rooted national leaders with a Christian life stance. That is, a Christian world and life practice. Our ultimate goal is to see life flourish. We want to bring shalom. We want to see young people and scholars live deeply into Jesus Christ and His kingdom of truth and beauty and goodness. Ultimately, He is the source. Cultivating missional Christian academics with a redemptive influence as ambassadors of reconciliation and peace, well, imagine the possibilities. because learning is for serving.